Welcome back to our playthrough of Stronghold. We're on the fourth map. We're about to build a fort, and we have to eliminate any enemy units of the rat because we're building right near his area. So we hadn't started yet. So let's find a good spot to put it. All right. If you remember the signpost right here. That means the rat's troops will be coming out of there, so let's put the keep over here somewhere safe, away from him. And I also like to always increase my stockpile. Sometimes it's hard to increase it later when there's a lot of workers moving around and it won't let you place things down, so it can be easier to do it now. Let's get some wood cutters. Let's see. There's a lot of wood over there. Wood is one of those things, if you can see here, some of these trees are starting to grow. If we leave this area alone, it will continue to grow new and new trees. So we don't cut it all down. So let's cut down over here and over here, I guess. And we'll try to leave that area over there for later, and we'll send some up here, I think. We can cut down over there later. Let's see, how many wooders do we have? Let's put one more. That's good. You can see we have a better keep this time, so we build archers. They can actually go on top of the keep now, which can be useful. So our food building this time is the dairy farm. We can't even build the hunting post this time, even though there's I know I saw some animals around. Yeah, there's animals over there, but the game's not letting us build hunting posts this time, so nothing we can do about that. Dairy farm costs a little bit more wood. And I believe it has to go... Yeah, it can go on any of this flat ground, so it's fine anywhere. Certain food production buildings can't go on certain types of ground, so you have to be careful with that. So let's just put the one of them down, I guess. Get some more wood here, just a moment. There we go. I don't know if you've noticed, I normally put some space between my buildings instead of putting them right next to each other because at this moment it won't happen, but as we progress in the game, fires will start, and we'll get a building that can help to put them out, a well that people can man to help put the fires out. But the closer together your buildings are, the easier it is for the fire to spread. And so if you put them all close together, most of them will burn down when there's a fire. So same thing, have a good habit of building them like that, so then when fires do happen, it's not a problem. So we'll put these back here in safety. We'll build 3 of them, I think. Let's increase our population significantly. Get our food going. And then we'll get our military production going. There we go. So as you can see, like this one has 3, this one has 2 cows, this one has 3 cows. Some of these don't have any cows yet. He'll slowly but surely get cows until he gets to 3. And when he gets to 3, then he'll milk them, turn into cheese, and take them to the granary there. So actually, let's increase the size of our granary so we don't have to worry about that. So we have the archers again, and only the archers. Yes. So let's see where we can. Do we have any money to start with? A little bit. So one thing we can do to offset the fact that if we raise taxes, we'll get a negative to our popularity, and eventually that would make it so he would leave, which would be a problem. So what we can do is, we can't do it right now, our food production is not enough. Let's put some more dairy farms down over here. if we're producing a lot of extra food, we can bump their rations up to counteract that, and then we'll be able to tax them a little easier. Because right now, and see, he's saying we're not getting much food in at the moment. Cows are not the most efficient way. Neither is hunting, but there's not much we can do about that. The game's not letting us build anything more efficient right now. There are more efficient ways to do it, though. Let's put the armory down somewhere over here, because we'll probably put... Let's put some Fletcher's workshops over here. That'll be good. So we'll put another couple here if we wanted to. Yeah. And once again, we'll try to put... Nope, not enough wood yet. But when we get enough, we'll put the armory over here. Right by them, so they can grab the wood and put it right into the armory. So I'll put the armory down. I might build more Fletcher's workshops, but I don't have any money at the moment, and I can't afford to boost that right now. Let's see how these guys are doing on wood. Looks like they're all doing a pretty good job. I think since I got plenty of workers, we will get 2 guys over here. Because it could be nice to get a stockpile going. So then if the rat troops attack, like a lot of these dairy farms may not make it, so I'll have to rebuild them. These over here on the edge, they might not make it. Like a lot of the times you lose buildings during an attack. So if you have a nice stockpile built up, you can easily rebuild it. If you don't, well, then you're just out of luck. Food production is still barely keeping up. So let's just add a couple more. Same thing, it's a good idea to have it built up before he comes and trashes it. Let's put the barracks here. That's good. Because remember, he's going to come out right here, which means a lot of these are going to get it. Because we'll probably want to put a wall somewhere.
They found us, sir. What are your orders?
Oh dear, we're already getting attacked? Oh yep, there's already guys attacking, and I don't have any soldiers. Crit. I don't have any money. Tax you people. Tax away. They'll just have to take the negative right now because, I didn't move fast enough apparently. Because as you can see, yeah, they're killing everybody, which is problematic. Okay, so I got 2 archers. The best thing to do is to set them up here. You should start shooting down at them. Luckily, those spearmen are not very tough. Oh, we got another one. What's it up to? Now, the problem is they're going to come after us. I'll have to send the Lord to help out. Hope he doesn't get killed. You see his health bar right there. Looks like they made it. Barely. Oh yeah, that was they barely made it there. Oy. Let's see. How long? I still have a while to the last attack.
Yes.
Alright. We did make it, so that's good. And normally the Lord will stay on top of the keep when there's an attack happening, so he hopefully doesn't die. And if he's not, you can click on him. And these arrows, you can tell him to get on top of the keep if he's not obeying you.
Our granny stocks are growing, sir.
So since our food's going up, we will increase the extra, which gives us a +4. And right now we're at a -4 for taxes, so we're just even. Which means our popularity is not too bad, but it's not going to change anymore right now, which is good. What we probably need now is to put these last couple guys, once we get some money built up. Oh, there's another 100. Every 100 we get, we can put down another one of these Fletcher's workshops and get these guys making bows like crazy. Before the next attack, because yeah, the cheese is getting well built up now. Yeah, good. can see once again.
Are struck down by a strange malady, my lord.
So sometimes that'll happen. A disease pretty much just spread around and wiped all my cows out. You can see. You can see the picture here. He just dropped dead. Great. So we have no cows now, which means our food production is temporarily going to be nothing. Like they've only got what they've got. That's why it's a really important in this game to build up your stockpile, build your granary, because bad things can happen and wipe out your stuff. So most of these guys now will not do anything. They will not milk and make stuff until they get 3 cows, which most of them only have 1 right now. And you can see on some of them there's a baby cow. See right there. So eventually they'll, and see that one just became an adult cow. And then they'll get another baby here in a moment, and it'll become an adult. When he gets 3, he'll start making cheese again. But luckily our gold is slowly going up, which is good. And your taxes, just like in real life, the more people you have, the more money you'll get. So even low taxes can make you a lot of money if you have a large population. That's why I could probably have a little less people, but it's nice to have this much because I've built up stockpile and it's increasing my tax money. There we go. So we'll get another Fletcher going. And now I don't think I have any people left. So what I'll probably do, because I need at least 1 person.
Another group of the rats men heading in our direction. Are we ready for them?
Alright, so I don't have any walls built, even though I have plenty of wood. I guess I could slap some walls down. Let's do that. So I'm going to lower the game speed down way slow. And what I was about to say is I'll probably destroy some of these woodcutters. And then when I just put them out of work, they'll go back around the campfire, and then I can recruit them as the archers when I need some. But at the moment, let's try to get the walls and stuff. So this here is a gate. You can choose which way you want it. The gates are important because they keep people from just coming on in. Or do I want the other direction? Let's see. So you can choose which direction it faces when you build it. Yeah, I guess I want this one. I like it this way better. I don't know. I don't really like the angle on it. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just put this one down. It looks like we can build some wooden towers also. So they're platforms pretty much we can put against the wall for the archers to stand on. So that's nothing. So we'll build this. And once again I use the space bar to flatten everything down. Luckily, we've built up our stockpile of wood, so we have plenty of wood. Normally, I'll try to use some kind of natural terrain to block things off. I don't know if they can get through over here or not, so to be safe, I'll try to add a couple right there, just to be certain. So we don't want them to get through the walls, or they'll just wreck shop. So during an attack, the gate will automatically close, so these guys won't be able to bring stuff in, but they won't. The enemy won't be able to get in either. Oops. There we go. We also want to seal off this edge over here also. Then they shouldn't. There we go. They shouldn't be able to get in. And what I'll do is I'll add a couple of these platforms. You can see when it actually shows. Nope. So we've got that good enough. Let's move the archers we do have to on top of that and build. Oh, we didn't do that. We didn't burn any of those yet. So what we're going to do is this X. And destroy some people that look like they don't have any logs, so they're already not. No, he's working. That guy can be destroyed. Destroy that one. Let's do that. So these guys now, since they're fired, are going back to the campfire. Remember, we have the speed on slow still, so we have more time to react here. So we'll change those 3 into archers, which, as you can see, lowered our population back down, and now a couple of people will come back, and as they come back, we'll turn them into archers also, since we have we still have 2 bows left. And let's see, oh, and there's the rats troops over there. But now they should have a harder time because we have the gatehouse and the walls up. So they'd either have to break, well, looks like they're only spearmen, so they have to break down the wall before they can even get in, which is going to be difficult for them. If they had archers, they could try to just shoot back, but they don't. So, and our food stocks are still doing pretty good. Choose 2, and you can see them changing right there. There we go. Now we'll deal with the filthy rat. We shall turn the speed up also. And those are the 3 we had earlier. We'll move them up. So now we've got a decent little army to deal with them, and they don't have that many spearmen, so they should be taken care of easily. The spearmen are pretty much unarmored guys with spears, so they're pretty easy to take care of, and we've got 7 archers, so you can see they're taking but like that. They just destroyed that dairy farm. Oh, and the archers are not reaching them. Shoot. See if we can. We were going to try to put a platform over here somewhere. Can we fit one over here somewhere? Or maybe they can. Maybe they can reach. I don't know if they can. Let's move a couple archers on top of that one. And we'll move 2 archers on top of that one. So then they can hopefully hit those guys. Or they're going to destroy most of our stuff, which is unfortunate. Of course, once again, got plenty of wood built up, so we can easily just rebuild them instantly. And you can see our bow makers are starting to get really in gear. So we just got 5 more archers.
Archers ready.
Oh, missed that guy.
We are on our way. Leaving
Let's move those guys up.
yours.
That guy up. Oh, and eventually sometimes they'll retreat, which is what those guys did. When there's a few in number, they'll retreat a lot of times. So they just retreated. So we'll rebuild these now. That. And we will check. Oh yeah, we're still going to get attacked a couple of times more, it looks like, but I think we're well set up now.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Okay. Food is going down a little bit, but we did build these new ones. That should hopefully compensate for it. In worst case, since our money is building up, we could lower back to regular rations and move this back down to no taxes. So, yeah, well, we've got 3 archers around there. And we can make more archers, so I think we're easily going to handle them now. So that's getting a little crowded up there. Let's add a few more towers, or on here, just platforms. Yeah, that's good. Let's add a couple more platforms. The next couple archers we'll throw up there. And remember also that the archers don't eat food. Pretty much military units don't eat food, so they don't, even though if I have 1,000 archers, they won't eat anything, so that keeps you from running out of food. So you don't need to worry about that, which is unrealistic, but that's how the game's played, so you don't need to worry about that. Let's see, there's always exclamation point here. You can click on that, and it'll show us, and here they come again. We don't have any more boats right now, so nothing I can do there. Got them. So I think I've got plenty of soldiers now to deal with them. I don't see any way they would beat us now. Check that thing here, but this is not the last attack, though. We still have a couple more to go. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the gate is closed right now. So all these guys are just running into it. And then, see, it says they're not working because they can't go back and forth. The gates will open up when everyone's dead, which they are. You can also click on it. Oops. There we go. And manually raise and lower the gate yourself, too. Like, if someone's attacking and it's automatically lowered and you want to get somebody inside and let them in, you could open it real quick, let whoever you want it in, and close it back up. So. Okay, we got a couple more archers. So our army's pretty strong right now. And why don't we raise our popularity back up? So I'll put it down to low taxes. And looks like we're still doing alright in food. We're just barely keeping up though. It can be nice to have your popularity at 100, so it makes it if you have an emergency or something, you can just raise taxes, collect the money, and you can take the hit, the popularity hit for a couple months because it won't lower you, it won't bring you under 50. If you're already close though, and you have to do that in an emergency, it could bring you under 50. And if you start losing all your workers, you won't get more bows, you won't have any more food, and it causes a big problem. So, yeah, we're starting to get plenty of money, so I'm thinking to make sure we have enough food, let's lower it, because the second they attack, we're going to not have food again. So we're going to lower it back to full rations and stop taxing, since we have almost 500 gold, and one archer is only costing us, what, 12? So we really don't need to worry about it. You've got plenty of guys now. I've had about 4 on there, maybe 5. But we'll just... Oh, oops. So I'll accidentally click on that guy. There we go. Him up there. Get them up there. Okay. I guess we can just speed this up because, yeah, we're almost done and I can't see any reason we will have a problem here. So we'll kill them all in high speed. You can see some of them are retreating. Like that guy, yeah, see they're retreating because they're just getting mowed down. So a lot of times they'll retreat once again if they're getting killed. Alright. I'm going to try to remember when the last attack comes to lower the speed back down because the speed's that high when you start the next map. When you start the next map, you will start at that speed. And so that can cause a big problem if you're suddenly attacked because the game was going so quickly and you never got anything up. So. I don't know if I can fit anybody else up here. Let's see. A couple more guys squeezed in there. Alright, so we'll lower it back down to 50 because that's probably the last attack. Let them mow them down. And we'll be done here. Oh, that one guy. Ah, I got him anyways. Ha! He's gonna go hide in the corner. Alright, so pretty well taken care of. Mow them down. There we go. There we go. And that's probably the last attack. Yeah, that's going to be it there. So we'll claim victory in just a moment.
The cowards have run, sir. We can't catch them. They'll give us away for sure.
Let them come. We'll take care of them. And with that victory, we shall stop here. And I'll play the next map next time. Thanks for watching.